Today we're in Proverbs chapter 15. Let me show you my top 5, and then you can read it for yourself and pick your own. Verse 2, the tongue of the wise makes knowledge appealing, but the mouth of a fool belches out foolishness. I love the word picture that passage gives, that the tongue of the wise makes knowledge appealing, but who doesn't hate a burp, right? And so the foolish person, when he speaks, it's like a belch. It's like just an obnoxious belch. What a great passage. Just scroll down to the next one. Verse 14, a wise person is hungry for knowledge, while the fool feeds on trash. That kind of reminds me of the old saying, garbage in, garbage out. Or another way to think of that, garbage out means you've been taking garbage in. What a great proverb. Verse 16, better to have little with fear for the Lord than to have great treasure and inner turmoil. You know, that one's talking about peace. When you fear the Lord, remember in other places in Proverbs, it says that fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. So when you fear the Lord, you are in a great place. Even if you have great treasure, but no peace in your heart, and maybe you've been there before, or maybe you know people who are there, but that's a terrible place to be. Let's scroll down to the next one. Verse 23. Everyone enjoys a fitting reply. It is wonderful to say the right thing at the right time. You know, in our mentoring resources, we talk a lot about speaking the right truth at the right time and how important it is for those of us who are really trying to help other people pursue God. You know, our reply, how we speak is important. This is a great one for parents to remember that speaking to our kids is important. The words that we share can bring life or they can bring destruction. So really work on and pray about speaking the right thing at the right time, sharing the right truth at the right time. Okay, one more, verse 30. A cheerful look brings joy to the heart. Good news makes for good health. You know, this one to me reminds me of how important it is in our interactions with people that even the way we look at them, you know, facial expressions, body language is important. We can bring joy to someone with our body language, and also more than our body language, because I think the second part of that verse talks about the content of our message. Good news makes for good health. So those are my 5. Again, read this for yourself now, Proverbs 15, and pick out some of your favorites, and we'll see you tomorrow for the next chapter.